What's up, y'all? I was popping this D. Watch react to this vid by Naomi Cannibal. This is Rihanna's wild feud with Teyana Taylor. I never knew she got into it with Teyana Taylor. She didn't have feuds with a lot of people. First it was Sierra, now Teyana. Who else? Mess. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's watch.
I'm saying, like,
Gotcha.
so you still have the Adidas deal. That's still a go.
Yeah,
No, after my first sneaker, that was.
Was that because of Rihanna?
What'd you say?
Was that because of Rihanna?
I mean, that's what the statement said, right?
Boop.
You guys have been waiting for this one, so it's finally time to get into the Rihanna and Teyana Taylor beef. It all started
Teyana's so
back in
cute.
2013. At the time, Rihanna was 25 and Teyana was 22, almost 23. Teyana posted a video of herself on Instagram singing Anita Baker's Caught Up in the Rapture. Apparently, Rihanna saw it and didn't like it. Days later, she uploaded a video of her stylist singing Caught Up in the Rapture, obviously mocking Teyana.
Why would you
It
do
was
that
an
to
arguably
her?
shot at her because of the hair and the snapback, which were Teyana's staples back then. Rihanna had done
That
a
girl
similar
ain't
thing
did
back
nothing
when
to
she was
you.
beefing with
She's a
Sierra,
bully,
and had her
low-key,
cousin post a
or
picture of
was.
them seemingly
This
making
is
fun
past.
of Sierra singing. Rihanna really was in her mean girl era back then.
Yeah, that's fucked
In
up.
response to Rihanna's
And I hate the internet. I hate people. They are so quick to, defend other people and call out bullying when it's everybody else. But when it's your fave and it's somebody that you like, you, so funny, oh, look at her making fun of people and bullying people, I'm so entertained. Like, y'all are so hypocritical.
Teyana
Bye.
tweeted, petty is petty and shade is shade. She knew what the F she was doing. She also said in a series of angry tweets, "Don't play with me, Rihanna. F all of this industry stuff. You and I know each other very well. Throwing subs for what? You got my number. Don't show
Yeah,
off."
what was the point?
Tiana and Rihanna have been
Wait,
friends.
what she said at the top? Y'all could bully everybody else and get away with that shit, but that shit ain't gonna work over here. So y'all can mix me with that Navy shit.
Subs for what? You got my number. Don't show off. Tiana and Rihanna have been friends prior, or at least were friendly with one another, and have been pictured at several events together.
So what
Rihanna had
happened?
dated Chris Brown several years prior, and their relationship ended in 2009, but the two rekindled it briefly in early 2013. Chris and Tiana have been close friends on and off for years since they both got into the industry as teenagers. They also have quite a few songs together. Though Tiana had called Rihanna and her fans out directly, Rihanna still hadn't named her as the person she was feuding with. She simply tweeted in response, screaming in an empty room, #don't feed the animals. Less than an hour later, Rihanna tweeted, "I hate broke bitches."
Damn.
Of course, after being a global superstar for the better part of the last decade, Rihanna had amassed both fame and wealth. She'd recently earned her first #1 album with Unapologetic,
I hate
and would
people
later
say
win a
stuff
Grammy
like
for
that
it in
though. It's like you were once a broke bitch in Barbados, girl. Let's stop. Let's stop.
2014. Unapologetic was supported by a successful world tour in 2013, which grossed nearly $140 million. So yes, Rihanna was definitely at a high point in her career at the time she made the tweet. But she's always been open about her humble beginnings in Barbados, to the point where they were used to
really
endear her
are.
to people early on in her career. So while Rihanna may have hated broke bitches in the moment, less than a decade ago, she was one. Minutes later, Tiana tweeted, "I hate broke bitches too." Rihanna didn't tweet back. Instead, she changed her Twitter header to an article with both of their net worths, confirming Tiana was the one she was beefing with. The article claimed Rihanna's net worth was $90 million, compared to Tiana's net worth being $500,000.
And now it's in a billion.
This was foul. Like, it's almost been 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm still recovering from how foul of a move this was on Rihanna's part. As
Yeah,
if things
foul.
couldn't get more disrespectful,
Wait,
Tiana
industry
tweeted
pussy.
back,
Hold on.
"You know,
I gotta read these. Funny as fuck, getting around to the background to delete her tweets. $90 million and 90 million niggas diving in that bitch box. Your net worth and your body count go neck to neck. I mean, that's corny. You're kind of corny with this. The slut shaming is weird, and you're not in that woman's vagina, so you cannot confirm who she fucked and who she didn't. Stop it. 90 million won't stop you from getting your ass beat, though. I'm sleep, though. Yeah, I'm only worth $4 million, and niggas so-called don't even know who I am. Rude deleting tweets or nah.
worth and your body count go neck and neck. $90 million and 90 million men driving in her box, which is the clean version of what Teyana said, by the way. She also uploaded an edited picture of her fighting Rihanna in a boxing ring. The picture of
Not
Rihanna that
using-
Teyana
that's
used was
real
one from when Rihanna was
tacky.
assaulted by Chris Brown back in
Yeah,
2009.
that's fucked up.
Tiana was said to have been one of the few people who stuck by Chris's side at this time. She was spotted with him several times that year, including at P. Diddy's 4th of July party and at the NBA Finals. Apparently, Teyana's also the one who set up Chris and Karrueche.
Oh, that's...
But yeah, while Rihanna was out of line with her tweets, Teyana's low blows took it to an unnecessary level.
Yeah.
Even if Teyana was closer to Chris, she probably still spent time with Rihanna while they were dating, which makes her making fun of her even more messed up.
I met Rihanna through Chris. I am Chris's friend. You understand what I'm saying? And through my relationship with Rihanna, like, I loved her to death. She was a sweet girl. But some things just don't work.
After this, Rihanna changed her header back and then deleted her tweets at Teyana. Her next tweet said, "I refuse to help your career. You will not get an ad
for the
from
promo.
me. Not till you pay me. Hashtag no more free promo. Hashtag I refuse." Teyana responded with a lyric from Jay-Z's song Tom Ford saying, "F hashtags and retweets, 140 characters in these streets." In an interview with Hot 97, Teyana said she wasn't really sure what Rihanna's issue with her was. She said,
She knew what she was doing.
You know her, though.
She usually does that. Yeah, I do.
Like, very well.
Yes, I know her very well, and I made that very clear in my tweet.
So,
I made that very clear.
Is she just having fun and this was taken out of context,
No,
or do you think it was something malicious?
I mean, no, I just think that her fans allow and they condone her behavior, and she does this to everybody. It's not always fun and games all the time. You understand what I'm saying? You do it, you get away with it. You tried me, you clapped and I clapped back. That's what that was. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't think that it would go as far as it did, but you can't do that to everybody.
Their Twitter spat wasn't without repercussions. Sheesh. In December of 2013, Teyana ended up losing her partnership with Adidas as a result of the Twitter feud. In a statement to Madame Noir, a senior rep for Adidas said, "We've ended our relationship with Teyana Taylor and do not have any upcoming product launches with her.
Well, you did
All I
too
can
much.
say is that Adidas partners with athletes and artists who blend well with our brand
and
values.
don't condone violence.
We evaluate our relationships with partners based on the values we hold
Yeah,
at
that
Adidas.
was that was trifling
condone
of you,
violence,
especially as a woman, like to make fun
in
of
my
another
opinion,
woman.
Teyana deserved to be dropped from Adidas. Not for tweeting back at
assaulted?
Rihanna at all, because a comeback was justified, but not one that was joking about Rihanna being assaulted.
Yeah.
And regardless of whether Teyana felt that was acceptable, most brands aren't going to want to represent someone who's saying things like that or talking about how many people someone slept with. Teyana tried to appear unbothered about the situation, tweeting, "Hey haters, I'm gonna let y'all finish, but I had the fastest selling Adidas of all time. Hashtag hands mic back and walks off stage. Hashtag Kanye shrug. Hashtag I'm sleep though." Teyana's earlier collaboration with Adidas, the Harlem Good Luck Charm sneakers, sold out faster than any other Adidas shoes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Adidas had signed on with Teyana for another collab, which was due to drop in November. Y'all just be buying anything, because I looked up these Good Luck Charm sneakers, and they're ugly as hell. I don't remember ever seeing anyone wearing these. And the funny thing is, for them to have come out in 2013, they really give me like major 2010 vibes. Teyana referencing Kanye might seem random, but she was actually signed to his label Good Music at the time and had been since 2012. Previously, she'd been signed to Interscope and Pharrell's label Star Trek. She left the label for Kanye's in order to find more independence in her music career. Ironically, Kanye signed his deal with Adidas just a few weeks before they dropped Teyana. Rihanna and Kanye were also friendly at the time, as they were both Def Jam artists. Kanye's label Good Music was under Island Def Jam. Back in 2009, Rihanna and Kanye collaborated with Jay-Z on Run This Town. Jay-Z knew of Teyana prior to her being signed to Good Music. She danced in the Blue Magic video in 2007, and Teyana said he'd given her the nickname of Superstar.
Because, of course I knew him since when I did his video, the Blue Magic video, and he used to call me Superstar. He's like, "Oh yeah, Superstar, what's up?"
So you can definitely see how Rihanna and Teyana ran in pretty much the same circle at the time, especially more so after they were on the same label. Teyana had barely been signed to Good Music for a year before her fight with Rihanna exploded. However, it does seem like by 2015, whatever drama that existed between Teyana and Rihanna had cooled off. It's safe to assume both of them had other things to take up their time. Teyana was expecting her first child with Iman Shumpert, and Rihanna was likely developing Savage X Fenty, as well as Fenty Beauty, and she was definitely working on Anti at the time. When one of her fans made fun of Teyana's dead grandparents, Rihanna slid into their DMs to defend her. It's unclear what specifically ended the rift between the two singers, but it's probably for the better for both of their careers. In 2016, Teyana posted some PR that Rihanna had sent her from her Puma Fenty collection. Aww. Teyana posted the shoes on her Instagram with the caption, "Thanks for the dope-ass gift, Ree, give me kiss." The two both contributed to Kanye's 2016 album, The Life of Pablo. Yes. Rihanna featured on Kanye's song Famous, while Teyana starred in Kanye's Fade video. Teyana's dancing in the music video was acclaimed, and it won the VMA for Best Choreography at the 2017 VMAs. In 2018, Rihanna and Teyana were photographed together at Coachella. The two wore masks, and Rihanna had her arm around Teyana. In a 2020 interview, Rihanna mentioned Teyana as one of the people who reached out to her and supported her new business endeavors.
Shocks me, the people that reach out, and I feel so like
who?
wow, like, okay, even Teyana's healer. You know? Like, she's like, I want those wasabi pants.
Okay.
I'm like, girl, I got you, girl.
Yeah.
So as of now, it seems like despite their past beef, Rihanna and Teyana are both on good terms. They're both moms now and working on their careers and their relationships. Teyana released 2 albums and is active in several smaller budget films. She models, and of course she still dances. Also, who can forget her VMAs performance with Normani last year? Rihanna, of course, has been mostly busy with her brands Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty for the past couple years. But she is performing at next year's Super Bowl, so hopefully we'll get some new music as well. I feel like it would be really cool to see Teyana model or perform at the Savage X Fenty show that's coming up in a couple weeks. It will be a fun surprise, but who knows. I do feel like Teyana would do something creative with it. Since she's a recording artist in her own right and dances and models, it seems like she would be an ideal person to get for the show if she and Rihanna are both up to it. And I also think Teyana has a similar vibe to a lot of artists who have performed at the past Savage X Fenty shows. So I'm not counting on it, but it would be something that would be cool to see. This video has made me realize I do need to do a Teyana Taylor video. Her career's always been interesting to me. She's always been the sort of it girl who's at the periphery of these really famous circles, but is never in the center.
Yeah.
I remember seeing her first on Super Sweet 16 and really kind of having no idea who she was, even though it seemed clear that she knew famous people at the time.
Yeah.
Apparently, her mom's been in the industry for a while as a stylist, so that could explain a lot of her connections. There's also rumors that Pharrell paid for that Sweet 16, so it's probably more likely that was like some sort of promotional episode to like soft launch her career rather than like a genuine episode of the show. Also, I did hear that there was some label drama between her and Kanye back in the day, and I wouldn't be surprised because it's Kanye West. But anyway, just wanted to dive into this little feud and give you guys another piece of pop culture history.
What the hell? I totally agree with her about that Teyana Taylor statement, because I've always been like, okay, what is she doing though? Where's your music and your content? Like, I always hear about her, and she's like famous for being fine and knowing all of these other people, but it's like, what about your own shit? And she has had some songs, don't get me wrong, but they haven't been like mega hits to where everybody is like, yeah, put on that new Teyana Taylor, you know what I mean? So it's always just been like, she's just been famous for like being famous type shit. But yeah, this was petty as hell. Rihanna was wrong as fuck up and down, but this was like a decade ago. I'm not gonna hold this against this woman. And clearly they made up after, so I love that they put their differences aside and that they became cool again. Y'all let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.